Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. It's a great song.
It's a great song.
Welcome to Mike's Forehead Hour. That's Mike's forehead. You think it needs to be brighter? Or are we good?
I think we're good.
Yeah, I think so too.
I kind of want to.
Do you need the smacking?
I can hear every sound your mouth makes.
Do you need the smacking? Listen, ASMR.
We're gonna do a whole hour of ASMR. What the fuck?
We are back.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
We are good. Our microphone is this.
Yes.
This USB audio.
Yeah.
Yep. Video is a webcam. We gotta go.
We've got to go. We've got to go. It's the two.
Oh shit.
Oh,
What did I do?
fuck. There we go.
I found it. Don't worry.
Hello, YouTube.
We got our two dads. Alright. Let me go get the shit. Which one are we doing first?
Definitely not dessert. Oh, Godspeed. I'm feeling well, but I told Mike I would do this today. I got that throat stuff going on. And no, we don't need to make jokes. You thick bitch. Welcome in to the Two Dads. One Mic Podcast. You bitch. Let me know when you're ready.
Fuck you, I'm always ready. Gargle that shit.
Yep. These nuts got him. We haven't recorded in a long time.
It's been a hot minute.
I have to get all these jokes out now.
Yeah, you do. I mean, but why?
I'm just gonna drop some more later, anyways.
Yeah, right.
All right, ready?
It's not gonna slow you down.
You ready for this biznatch?
Can I get a? Oh yeah.
I have to pause. I can't do that right now.
I think the light is better.
Yes, it's not so shiny.
Shining.
Bring my oiliness out.
Yeah.
Anywho's
Do we need to move this light a little bit so it's not glaring on your glasses?
this one here
Blind asshole.
or this one here?
The round one.
I don't think so. Do you?
Okay. I just noticed a glare.
Now you got me looking at it.
Yeah. No, you're gonna be just. Oh. What's our
Right.
topic?
It's the
which
road
one?
trip.
Road trip.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're gonna do road trip first.
All right.
While it's
You
fresh.
heard that first.
Yes.
Everybody.
Show prep.
Show prep. Welcome everybody to our live stream. Please let us know if you have anything to say. I'm gonna keep fucking with Taylor, so he has to keep pausing.
Welcome to the Two Dads One Mic podcast. My name's Taylor. This is Mike.
What's up?
And sorry for the voice. I am a little under the weather. So if it sounds like I'm Barry White, it is because I am.
Yep, he is
So,
very white.
First things first, we always start off with the drink of the show. Mike, what do we have?
Ooh, we talked about this one a long time ago while we were filming in my garage. This is garage beer. The garage is always open. Classic small batch brewed light beer, 4% alcohol by volume, 95 calories. This is from one of the Kelsey brothers, right?
I have no
so.
idea.
I believe he's got his hands on it. Garage beer. I hope it's good. I bet you it will be. Cheers.
Oh, that was Chris.
Oh shit.
So crispy. Cheers.
Cheers.
So, little do you all fucking know, Mike and I and our families took a road trip recently. And this was
Yes, we did.
and we got back what? Well, you guys got back on Tuesday this past week.
Tuesday, yeah.
And I, loser ass, had to come back on Monday because of work. Dumb.
Dope ass mofo.
So, Mike, tell us what we all did.
Like you don't remember?
Well, I was only there for a day and a half.
Went down to St. Louis, hung out a little bit, hit the City Museum, did a Cardinals game, which was fun to see another ballpark. Could care less about the Cardinals, but they did lose, so that was a plus.
Yeah, they lost by like 2 runs or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep,
Okay.
yep, they lost. We hung out at the hotel, dodged sicknesses, not your illness.
Not my illness.
Different sicknesses, and kind of hung out. We did the zoo one day. The day we left, we hit up the Botanic Gardens of Missouri, which puts our garden, like in town here,
Right.
to fucking shame. This thing is outrageous.
I'm going to step away for a second so I can go get this out. And then I'll be right back. So continue to talk.
Great. This is going to be a fun episode. No, so we road tripped. We given our summer vacation plans, we couldn't afford to do a full out like Florida or tropical vacation, which by my wife's standards, it's not a vacation unless there's a beach and it's hot. So those are her qualifications for a vacation. So I don't know that I could call this a actual vacation because by my wife's standards, it wasn't. But we had a great time. Went with Taylor's family and one other family friend of ours in our, the friends that you make once your kids are in elementary school and then doing sports stuff. Like it's a whole nother friend group. Like you have your high school friends and you got your college friends. This is like your adult friends. Like once you have kids, you hang out with certain people so much just because your kids are in the same activities and same interests and same age that you're like, well, you're pretty cool. Let's just hang out. Like let's just hang out for right now, and you become friends and then start doing stuff together. So that's kind of what we did. They didn't want to do a whole week long thing, so we just did a long weekend of it.
Sorry about that.
I was just talking about the different friend groups you have growing up, and you have your high school friends, you have your college friends,
Correct.
Stuff like that. But then you have like your adult friends.
Yes.
Like this is a whole new group of friends that you pretty much hang out either because you're neighbors,
Right.
and or your kids are the same age, and or they're in the same activities, or you just see them all the time at school functions and stuff. And you're like, hey, you're pretty cool. Let's
Right.
hang out.
Let's do this.
Right. Your kids are not assholes. So let's cultivate this friendship so
Right.
that our kids hang out more so that they stay away from the
It's
assholes.
selfishly we want to hang out. We don't care what the kids say or want to
Yeah.
do.
Yeah. That's for sure it.
Was that thunder?
I don't know. It seemed like it. I'm trying
Shit.
to figure out what that was.
That was pretty loud. So, did you tell them what we all did?
Yeah. So I went through the punch list of all the things we did.
And that's our show.
That's our show. Thank you for joining us on Tuesday.
No, we avoided the plague.
We did.
I mean, not this plague, but
No.
the other plague.
The other plague. I don't know what you picked up or where you
I don't know
picked
what
it
the
up
fuck
from,
I did
but,
either. Yeah.
The other plague, we had the third family
Yes.
in our trifecta was like the first night we stayed at a hotel.
And I'm sorry,
The
we
mom
didn't
started
avoid it.
puking.
We are another day in the clear as of now. Remember, we don't
Yes.
speak
yeah,
of
we
it
don't
as we
speak in future tense, only past tense.
correct.
We have avoided it.
Right.
But yeah, so the the third wheel of this three-wheeled tricycle that went on vacation.
We're not swingers, by the way.
Yes, let's clarify that. We're not gay. We're not swingers.
We don't have pineapples or
No,
gnomes.
no. Gnomes are this is it?
That's another thing too. Yeah,
Another thing.
Yeah.
What do you do with gnomes? Just
front yard, and then it's supposed to tell you that you're a swinger. So if you were walking
so
by,
the
that
gnome
would be
tell
like,
if the gnome tells
be
you
like
you got
I'm down
you're
to
a
clown
swinger?
with your spouse.
but if the gnome is telling you you're a swinger,
Yeah.
you got to get off the shrooms.
I
Man.
mean, true.
This
It's
is-
true.
'cause
Very true.
That's
That's
fucked up.
that's a little weird, right?
That's a little weird. I mean, it is all weird, but
Can you tell we haven't recorded in a while?
oh, we're so out of practice.
Yeah, I know.
Yep.
Anyways, but yeah, so we avoided the plague. The third family, what, 3 out of the 5
3 of the 5
ended up with a
started
stomach
puking
flu.
at some point during the
And-
vacation.
Mike and I were like, "Fuck that."
Yep. We stopped and ordered Easter baskets.
that
Solid
what-
Easter buckets.
While you were down in,
Yes.
really?
So that we could have buckets. 'Cause they
Oh,
were $3 a piece.
That's right.
So buckets for the ride home.
That's
we
smart.
gave your wife some,
Yeah,
and we had some.
that's smart.
And just in case kids started puking all over the car, they at least had a big bucket.
Right, right.
So
Honestly, so the Uber driver that I had coming to the airport on Monday, phenomenal.
yeah,
Like, honest to God, like, was giving me history. He was a Michelin-starred chef. Like,
the
worked for the
fuck?
Blues. Like, I gave him a $20 tip.
nice.
I was like, well, fuck yeah, keep me informed.
Yeah, well,
what's going
because
on.
we did the Jimmy John's worker that crushed our subs.
Yep.
We
We have a TikTok out there
we
too.
apparently were so mean because we ordered subs and food for our family.
I know, how dare us.
How dare we do that? And this single lady, like singular person working there,
Yep.
that we saw anyways, just absolutely crushed it. She didn't complain. She wasn't
Not one bit.
bitching and moaning. She just like it was really cool to be like, all right, cool. She,
We had
like,
12 subs of ourselves, or
Yeah.
for our own. And then
Yes.
there's a bunch of people behind us.
Yeah, and there was also some people who had put in online orders and stuff
Right.
like that. Like she was busy, and I don't know if her coworker was on break, didn't show up, whatever. I don't know the circumstances. I don't work there, obviously. But she whipped out like all of a sudden. She's like, "Here's your subs," and I'm like, "Wait, they're all done already?"
Within minutes.
It was nuts.
Yeah.
Right. I then stopped at Starbucks to pick up 2 coffees.
Right.
2 drinks, one for my wife, one for your wife, because I knew my wife wanted.
Yep.
And I'm like, hey, I just sent out the group chat. I just want one. Stopped at this Starbucks. There was 4 people working, and it took me too long
That's crazy.
to get 2 drinks as it did to get sandwiches made. So shout out to that woman behind the
Yvette.
Yvette.
Yeah,
That's her name.
that's her
Oh,
name.
That's awesome.
Yep. And over the TikTok
Yeah.
that I posted.
We're making connections with the owner of that particular store
Yep. Daughter messaged me
and
about that
making
video.
sure that they know what they got there. And
Make sure she's kept.
they need to
and
keep
happy.
her, and whatever she wants, she should get. 'Cause
Right.
She knocked it out of the park.
Yeah, sure.
Yvette, I will never forget that. I
Nope.
appreciate you.
Agreed. So, I mean, how was your guys' drive down?
It was good.
I know you stopped and
Yeah, we stopped. We left Friday night and then stopped, to stay at a hotel in Springfield,
sure.
and that was fine. It wasn't anything fancy. Wasn't anything crazy.
Yeah.
Just one night. It was a small room. It was a regular room. We normally get a suite, but the suite is just because we have the sheer amount of people we have in our family. We need the space of a
A
suite.
smorgasbord of
It's-
family members.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's that's the only way we do it, and it's not that much more expensive than a regular room. So
No.
we get the king suite.
The,
so
the suite is where it's at.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's awesome.
Yeah, having that extra room is really nice.
Yep. So, So we're using this episode,
Yeah.
because road trips are road trip is a very fresh thing in our mind right
Mm-hmm.
now. We're going to discuss all aspects of a road trip, like worst part, best part, your biggest fear, what you look forward to most, is shit like that. So let's start with your favorite part, and it doesn't need to be of this particular road trip. And have you guys gone on many road trips as a family?
No. So we've gone maybe on.
I thought you were just gonna pause. No.
No, we've gone on maybe 3. Like, and I'm talking like more than an hour and a half. Like, not a road trip to me is like 4 hours or plus.
Okay, so yeah, that was a question I was gonna let you finish and then ask that.
Yeah,
What what dictates actually a road trip?
yeah. I think a road trip would be. It's got to be at least 4 hours,
Hmm.
and it's got to be to, I don't know, somewhere not close.
And it's usually if you're driving
Correct.
for 4 hours,
Correct.
usually
So I mean,
that means
we've been to, so obviously St. Louis was our like first big road trip,
okay.
and then I would probably say to visit my grandparents in Niagara, Wisconsin.
Okay. Yep.
But we're not car people though.
Yep.
We're definitely
Your
flyers.
wife said this is the longest
Yeah.
that you guys would drive
Yep.
because I was like, all right, well, this is set in stone now. We're gonna go spring break every year together.
Right. Yeah. No, we.
And she's like, well, if we're driving, this is the farthest we're gonna drive.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we're
Correct.
gonna fly. I'm like, that's fine.
The
I would.
flight's only four. I think the flight for me on the way back was like 45 minutes.
Yeah.
It was pretty quick.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought the road trip was fun though. I mean, the kids were great,
Yeah.
and for us, it was just like, how the hell do you keep them occupied for 5 hours and 10 minutes?
Yeah. We've resorted more and more to just letting them be on a screen,
Oh yeah,
and
because what else are you
it
gonna
is
do?
what it is.
Right.
I don't want to fight it.
No, you just get to a
What
point
else are
where
gonna
it's
do?
like, yeah, I don't want to fight over something stupid.
Yeah. Yep. No. So, what is your favorite part about a road trip?
I have to think about this one. This
Ooh.
this is
I'll let you know mine because we've done a couple, and
Yeah.
we were a couple years ago.
maybe this will trigger something for
We
me.
were very not against road trips. Like we were just like "Psh, we're because this is sounds horrible.
Yeah.
But then when you have 4 kids and then you go to purchase flight tickets,
Oh, it's
and
expensive.
you're like, well, maybe a road trip
Yeah, right.
is where it's at,
Right.
right? So, so what we do when we go on our summer vacation every year, we go visit the father-in-law down in Florida. And the last 3 years now, we've done it 3 years where we've road trip down there, and it is my favorite part is like now that we've done it a couple more times, watching the kids just like they kind of find their groove on the road trip
Sure.
and like watching them like my youngest son was pounding hard-boiled eggs for breakfast, the continental breakfast
Forgot
at the
about that.
hotel.
Yeah.
We had to cut him off at 4 a day, 4 a morning. He was just pounding. And like it's not like that was only he was eating that and waffles, he'd have sausage, he'd have 8 cups of apple juice. Like he was just pounding. He was living his best life. He was happy as a clam, just pounding. I don't know how he didn't
His
stink
ass
us
was
out.
his ass was on its best.
I
life,
don't
too.
know how he didn't stink us out way more than he did.
I
There's
mean,
a couple farts like on the way home that were bad,
or
but
at the
that's
city
it.
or at the city museum.
But that was one fart.
But that
Like,
was
he dropped.
that was a
That
memorable
was a nasty
fart.
one. That'll knock you out.
Right. Of
But
course.
he, I was expecting way worse.
True.
But like,
I
so
mean, on 4 a day.
yeah, I like watching them get into their zone. When they're a little bored, a little tired, and stuff. Like you see the true them, and I feel like uh, a road trip, like the driving part of the road trip, is enough boring stuff that they're not just in vacation mode yet. Like
Yeah.
they're kind of still like regular, not super hyped up
Sure.
wild vacation mode. But I like experiencing them in that way and doing fun things because we turn the road trip part into part of the vacation. Like we'll make 3 4 stops excuse me, on the way down,
Right.
and 3-4 stops on the way back. Like to explore those national parks. The mountains be
You thirst traps.
thirst traps. Those mountains be big.
That's right. That's right.
So we do stuff like that. Like we'll go through the Smokies,
Yeah.
and then we'll go visit some caves and check out the Corvette Museum in Kentucky or something like that. Like we'll kind of let each of the kids pick one thing they want to do and
Sure.
try to hit those things. So that's what I look forward to. On a road
Honestly,
trip.
I think the best part for us was the kids seeing things that they have never really been accustomed to during the drive. So I think for us, it was like, they saw a lot of farmland, of course,
Mm-hmm.
but like with that was, you see cows, you see horses, you see
Yep.
things that, you just don't see on a regular basis.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I don't know, I just feel like there were certain monuments that we passed on the way down there that the kids were kind of like intrigued by.
Yeah.
So for me, I think it was more like just the overall, like the anticipation for the kids, how excited they were to take this road trip
Mm-hmm.
because it was like their first big road trip, and then everything in between
Yeah.
to getting to the actual St. Louis part of it.
There you go.
So I think that was probably my thing.
Okay. What was your? What do you think? See, I don't. You guys didn't. You guys haven't really experienced the worst. You got scared probably the worst with the potential of the pukes.
I'll tell you this: I was damn close to turning that car back around. I looked at my wife and I'm like, "We doing this?
Yeah. Is this what?
Is this what you wanna-
Is this what we're
Because
choosing?
if we go, we know what's gonna happen,
Yeah,
right?"
this
And
is-
she's like, "Yeah, we're gonna do it." I said, "Okay." I said, "Let's just see what happens."
Yep.
And luckily, to this point, we are in the clear, not out of the clear.
Yep.
In it.
Currently, we are
And
okay.
but no, I mean, like I said, I was like, this is like the
Ooh,
one thing. Like
maybe.
if you all had colds,
Yeah.
not a big deal.
Not a big deal. No.
Can handle that. But the
Pukes.
fucking stomach.
How do you think we felt?
Oh,
when
the first thing I said was Mike and Kinsey I have to be freaking out.
because we switched cars, like
Yeah, well, because your youngest
me
son
and
was
me and the
in
other
there. Yeah,
dad were in our car with my daughter and
fuck
my
that.
oldest,
Yeah.
and my other two went in their car.
With patient zero.
Yeah, with patient zero,
Yeah,
and so I don't know how we didn't get hit so far, but the the next morning when we got the text like, well, so and so's been puking all night. It's like, oh
it's not
man,
that's not the news you want to hear, especially when you've been hanging out the night
right,
before.
right, And it's like you're in a car. It's not. We weren't hanging out outside. We were in a car for hours.
Yeah.
And then they were all in a hotel room sleeping all night. So like,
Wait, so did you guys share hotel rooms too?
no,
No, okay.
no, we.
Oh,
had-
you meant like the family
like
was
that
sharing.
family was
yeah.
in a tight,
Yeah, it's
and
true.
it wasn't a suite or anything like that. That night, we both all we got
See,
were
with
regular
a
hotel
suite, you
rooms.
can break it up.
Yeah,
You can
And
be like, oh,
that's
well,
what they had in St. Louis, just like us. is
Right.
I think all three of us had
Correct.
the same suite.
yeah, we were above them. Right.
Yeah. Where you have a separate room.
Right.
That would have been not as scary.
So, the one thing I would say that impressed me the most about St. Louis, besides the fact that we've so
Yeah.
far avoided the plague, is the fact of like how much free shit there is.
It's very family friendly.
Yeah, honestly, God,
Aside from the creepy things you tried to take after the
well, that was
the
for
Cardinals
Kyle.
game.
That was for Kyle's and I's pleasure. So.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I mean, like going to Busch Stadium, like they had the jumbo dog,
And it was
then-
a kids' day there,
right,
which
and then
was
they had
pretty impressive.
free ice cream,
Yeah,
and like everything was just free,
it was
but
surprising.
not like shitty free though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it wasn't like here's a pamphlet.
Right, exactly. Like it
No,
was like,
it
oh no,
was-
here's
oh.
a decent thing
Yep.
for free. So,
And if you found the right person at the hot dog stand,
oh yeah,
he wouldn't even scan your ticket. You
Right.
just go up and get
get them
18
glizzies.
giant
You
glizzies.
just take his glizzy right from him.
Just
It's storming outside.
sweet.
Yeah, can't wait to walk home.
That's gonna be great for you.
Luckily, I only live 2 doors down.
So worst, I think the worst part of a road trip would be getting sick like that on road trip,
Fuck yeah.
and
'Cause what are you supposed to
a
do?
close second might be the threat of that, of like, oh no, we might, like it's a matter of time.
Yeah.
Like that's what we were. That's what we
You're
were
on
thinking.
borrowed time at that point.
Yeah, we were thinking that we were
Like you're goners.
we're goners. Yep. We're
Not
just-
like dead goners, but like
no, we're gonna dump one out for the homies and
literally
like,
dump one out.
yep,
Out of your butt.
the mouth. No, so I think that would be one of my biggest fears, because like the other fears I would have is like our car breaking down, something like that. But like
Yeah. If
we-
I was
we've got AAA and stuff like so like
that third party that we were with, I probably would have just extended the stay at that hotel, and then I would have just wrote it out and dumped the other hotel rather than doing all that driving around.
oh just stayed at the first
I would have
one.
just stayed at the first one, and we would have just sat there all together.
Yep.
And
Yeah, at that point,
well,
you
because
just
you're all contaminated.
bite the bullet and
Right.
let's go.
Let's
Let's
just-
get
I
this
mean,
over with in 3 days.
You know,
and
mom
then it's
can
all
be
done.
sick. Everyone else can get sick, and we could just stay there for the couple of days and be done.
Yeah,
You know, but that's just me.
that might not be a horrible strategy. Although you if you didn't get any refund,
Well, that's
insurance or whatever, on your
yeah,
other
and that's
hotel
the
room.
biggest part. Is like, what refund options do you have
Right.
in a situation like that?
Because I normally don't pay for the
Our
Guaranteed
our
refund.
credit card offers that.
yeah.
So we
I
just
can select
automatically-
it and it uses more points
Yeah.
or whatever, but typically I don't. I'm like I'm not canceling.
Yeah,
I
anytime
don't
we
care
book
what happens.
right,
I'm not
anytime we book a
canceling.
trip, it's just as part of
Yep.
the package.
There you go.
So we have a spending problem, I guess.
Do you after your first major road trip, I guess, and
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't huge major, but it
You know, long
it was
enough.
a
Right.
pretty decent road trip.
Yeah.
Do you have anything you would do differently, packing wise, driving wise?
No.
Um,
So actually, we actually switched it up. We packed all of our stuff in totes,
Yeah, we started doing that
and
a couple years ago.
easiest fucking thing ever. Wow, it's very
That's,
scary.
that's a huge crack of thunder.
Yep.
You guys can't hear it, but
We can.
yeah, we can. It's loud as shit.
Yeah. So, but I mean, no, I mean, we started doing that. That was the first time we've actually done that.
Yeah, it's
And
very nice because then we
Complete
like
game
what we
changer.
do then is when we go down to Florida, I'll put the rack in my trailer hitch.
Yeah.
And then I'll put at least 4 bins in the back
That
of
makes
that.
sense.
So we have our full truck, but then I don't have a big thing hanging over my
Right.
top, killing my fuel mileage. You know, it's right there. It's easy. We kind of the one thing we didn't do this time is we didn't pack a kind of a grab tote for our one night in the hotel. So I had to unload everything because it's
Ugh.
all split up. Normally, when we go down to Florida,
You have like
we plan one tote that's like this is our
you got a bunch of shit in there.
travel one. So all our toiletries are in there, and then one outfit. You know, all our stuff we need for one night stay at
Sure.
a hotel, so that we can just grab the one tote and bring it in, and then the kids bring like their stuffed animals and all that stuff in, and then we bring our devices to charge them, and then usually a swim bag, but then we can just grab and go.
Yeah.
We didn't do that this time, and it's for like I won't ever forget that again.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Because
I mean,
was super
it
fucking
seems
annoying.
it seems convenient to have an option like that.
Yeah, it's really nice because then I mean, the totes are just we barely use our luggage at all. Like we have huge luggage and everything like that. These totes are just way more. Like they stack nicely.
Right.
They're virtually waterproof. Like
Yeah.
we've rode through storms with those.
And you've never had
And everyone knows the totes we're talking about. They're the black totes
Yep.
with the yellow tops that you get at like Home Depot, Menard. All those places have the same exact totes,
Yeah.
but yet the lids never match up.
No.
They're always just a little different.
It's like a little bigger,
Right.
a little bit smaller, whatever.
But everyone knows the totes we're talking about, and they're pretty much waterproof. They're not 100% waterproof, but like they are. We've ridden through some driving rain, and it has like nothing has gotten wet on the inside of this.
Right.
It's amazing. That's the only way we travel. Like even when like just going up to the cabin. Everything's in a tote because
Makes
it's
sense.
just more convenient.
Just grab and go.
It's just our system now.
Right.
Like it's really nice.
Right.
So, but yeah, so I'm interested. I want to hear from some of our listeners their worst like road trip
Oh, that'd be a good one.
experiences,
Yeah.
right? Like my my sister has gone on road trips where kids are puking in the car and peeing in the car, and I'm like, what? That's why we didn't want to go on a road trip because of
The
my
horror
sister's
stories.
experiences. And we're like, that just sounds horrible. Like that sounds like the worst. And now we're like, no, we're all about the road trip because we can do so much more.
Right. There's more to experience.
Yeah, there's more to experience, which is cool. Like someday we will all fly together because let's see. Yes, my 3 boys have flown. My oldest boy has flown multiple times, but like my daughter has never flown just because it's expensive as shit.
Yeah, it's fucking pricey.
By the time you get 4 kids, and then like you got to plan extra time for layovers and all that shit.
Where do you typically fly out of? Or what airliner?
It's usually been Southwest.
Yeah, they have the new seating policy now.
Yeah, so now they changed that up. But honestly, I am. Next time I'm gonna explore flying, which we have to talk about this because we need to start discussing and planning mine and my wife's 40th birthday trip next summer.
Fucking old bastards.
Old as shit. But we were kind of been talking through that the last couple months and what we're gonna do this year, and going to Disney with my daughter, well, and my sons too, but like for my daughter because she's hard right now.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do that this year, so that next year we can take a trip minus the kids, hopefully with our best of friends.
Yeah.
So that's you if you haven't picked up on that.
It's me.
Hey, it's me. I'm the problem. But yeah, so we started going through that stuff, and we're like, oh, man, then maybe the year after that, we'll do a big Disney trip where we can do everything with all the kids and all that stuff. Maybe we fly for that.
There you go.
But it's like, well, then we're already spending 10 grand at Disney, so like, I don't know what's going to happen if we're ever going to fly again. Who knows? But yeah, we've kind of accepted and grown to love the road trip.
That's good. I mean, like I said, there's people who are like opposed to it. Like, they don't want to do it ever. But I'm like, I don't know. I feel like every once in a while is fine. I don't think it's one of those where it's like, oh, it's gonna make or break me if I do or don't do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think on the trip we just took, I think I would do it again for sure.
Yeah. Yep.
So, whatever. Ooh, crispy.
Another crispy one.
And you know what else is crispy? These smacking sunflower seeds.
Ooh,
Right here.
girl.
Yeah, we had all sorts of flavors here.
So I just got, and really this is a small shipment I just got on. Me and my buddies at work, we wanted to try their flavors, their limited edition flavors. And I'm so bummed that I did not order in time because they ran out of the one I wanted the most, which we brought up the last episode.
So instead of a crackhead, you'd be a smacking head.
I'd be a smackhead. Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Smackhead. Let's get that going.
Yep.
Let's start
Hashtag smackhead.
So I tried to order the limited edition flavor pack, a 12-pack with a couple other guys at work. We're like, oh, let's order it and then see which ones we want to mass order. So it's like a kind of a sub order. I had to get, so these are the 2 bags. I got the cinnamon churro.
That's
here.
my favorite.
That's a good one. My favorite is probably this one, the cheddar jalapeno.
Cheddar jalapeno.
These are reserved for our friend Cole Kleesner. These are
ColeKleesner.com.
These are going to him pronto.
Yes.
Like I promised. and hopefully I can coerce him into a stick figure drawing for us.
Yeah, there you go.
That he promised us. But yeah, so
And I hear that there is a discount code. Is this correct?
yes, the discount code is. I'll put it down in the description of this episode. It is www.smackinsunflowerseeds.com/2dads1mic.
Damn.
And did that sound professional
That
as
did.
fuck or what?
You had the voice to go with it too.
Yeah. 2dads1mic. That is the number 2 dads. The number 1 MIC. That's it. Order 'em up. I just cracked into. Do you want to try this?
I would love to try that.
This is one of the
put it
limited
in my
edition
mouth.
ones. It's birthday cake. It's fucking delicious. And then we also have Nashville Hot,
Nashville hot.
which I'm not the biggest Nashville Hot person. But I tried some of these the other day at work. It was not bad. I don't know that I didn't like them as much as a jalapeno cheddar, but they were still pretty damn tasty.
That's good.
So we're gonna do a live first time
Taste test here.
taste test here. Now, let me shake it up because the best way to get all the flavor,
Well, that's the biggest thing. It's the flavor at the bottom.
yeah, if you reshake them again every time, you're getting more flavor.
Yeah.
The extra flavor I put down on the table and snort like, you know.
Kokani.
I'll let you try that. Can you describe the flavors that are bursting in your mouth right now?
Honest to God, like when you first put that in your mouth, it's like funfetti. It's literally the flavor.
The what I was expecting is not what I got.
No.
Right? I was expecting the sugar of the sprinkles and frosting. That's what I was expecting.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting the deep, rich, buttery vanilla.
That's what they call me.
What, buttery vanilla?
Deep, rich, buttery vanilla.
This is gonna be your new nickname.
Yep, that's right. That's right.
That could be our second shirt. The first shirt is just the pause. The second,
We are gonna have merch one of these days, like
someday,
actual
someday we will.
shirt merch.
We, yeah. The second one will be deep, rich, buttery vanilla.
With a picture of me.
Yeah. But yeah, so hit up that code, gets you 10% off your online order. They just released a new limited edition flavor
Oh,
like last week.
what was it?
It is they teamed up with Pete Crow Armstrong.
Ew.
Yeah, right. That's why I haven't ordered it yet. But it's a deep dish pizza flavor. So that part of it is like, well, I kind of want to try
Like the
that.
fatty in me is like, yes,
Yes.
daddy,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. But then the Brewers fan of me is like, fuck PCA.
No. So we didn't do a Wisconsin or no this week, did we? You have one?
I do have one.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so I have some facts
Okay.
and stuff pulled up here. Let's see if I can get to it. All right, so for this special edition of Wisconsin or No, I'm gonna read off some different variations of facts or people or trivia like that, and you're gonna tell me Wisconsin or no.
Okay. Let it rip.
Let her rip, tater chip. All right. So, the iconic Barbie doll is technically from a fictional town of Willows.
True.
That's not the answer.
I don't know. What is it?
Is it Wisconsin
Oh.
or no?
Oh,
It's the whole fucking segment, man.
it's Wisconsin, yes.
Wisconsin. Yes, it is a fictional town of Willows, Wisconsin that Barbie is.
Yes.
You probably know that because you have an older daughter.
Yep. 100%.
You knew that shit right away. All right. Now, I'm going to list off a couple names. A couple of them we've done already, so I'm going to skip those names. I'm just going to list the name, and you're going to tell me if that person is from Wisconsin or no.
Okay.
Harry Houdini,
Wisconsin.
indeed. Chris Farley,
Madison, Wisconsin.
indeed. Orson Welles,
Ooh. Wisconsin.
indeed. You're crushing it. Laura Ingalls Wilder,
Goes Wilder. I'm going to say no. No.
she's from Wisconsin.
Damn it.
Mark Ruffalo,
Yes. Wisconsin.
and lastly Les Paul.
Wisconsin.
Nice. A couple of those are very easy. This one, where did I hold on? My picture. All right. Do you know the very credible news outlet called The Onion?
I thought you were going to say Fox News, and I was going to shut this computer screen down.
You just see the computer smack down, crumble down, and
We're
shut
done
up.
with this. We're done with this fucking podcast. Bye.
Yeah. No, The Onion.
Yes.
The satirical newspaper, I guess. Arguably the most famous news satire organization. He's like, I'm old enough where I remember, like, you literally just got the paper,
Yeah.
The Onion.
The Onion,
It
right.
wasn't. Now it's online and Facebook and all that
Yep.
bullshit. Was that? Did that originate in Wisconsin or no?
I'm going to say yes. Wisconsin.
Wisconsin. You are correct. Two dudes from, where were they? Started by two University of Wisconsin-Madison students, Tim Keck and Christopher Johnson, in 1988.
Yeah. Good for them. That's
The more you know.
the more you know. Right. Other than that, Michael, do you have anything else for us to share?
I don't think so.
Damn.
Go on more road trips.
Yeah.
They're fun.
Especially with neighbors.
Yeah, unless you're puking all over the place.
Then
They're
don't go on a
probably-
road trip.
They're probably not fun. Right?
On that note, thank you for joining us on the Two Dads, One Mike podcast. My name's Taylor. That is Mike. Peace.
Peace.
Oh, almost ripped this fucking microphone off.
There we go.